That ended abruptly.
Yes. Maybe Phoenix, and I think I picked the wrong one. Again. Oh, intro remake. There we are.
Why don't you delete the other one, then you know which one to do?
I'm going to. Just there we are. Delete the camera. Definitely when we finally get moved, we'll have to have a jig about with the setup. So good evening, everyone. And as always, a big welcome to the Friday Gem with myself, Dexterous Crafter. And Sleeping Beauty has been welcomed by the frog.
That means you're the frog.
Oh, God, no.
Well, you must be. I'm Sleeping Beauty and you're the frog.
No.
You look like it.
So this week we are rejoined by Modelmaking Trucker himself.
The one and only.
That's such an amazing song. It's a shame I can't sing it.
It's better than that one-hit wonder rubbish you listen to. I am a one-hit wonder.
Yes, my darling. So yes, at the moment he has been useful. He has just been wrapping a final present for tomorrow. Although he is a bit upset. I very, very nearly had to put a YouTube public health warning on. As we have got some balloons for Paige's birthday tomorrow. And we thought, because she was a bit upset because she wanted a party. And we said, no, we just don't feel comfortable yet with COVID and whatnot. So we thought, we'll go a little bit OTT. So we've got some balloons. And, oh, God.
Oh, God. That goes in a bit quick.
We picked up a cheap helium tank from one of our local supermarkets.
Asda.
Oh, yes, Asda, but there are other supermarkets about. Not many around here, but never mind.
What they've got in Asda.
So, I was going to have him blowing up balloons, but it did say that they only tend to last about 7 hours for the latex balloons.
Yes.
So we're going to...
In this bag.
Yeah, so it was going to have him blow up balloons, and Lewis was going to show you how good helium could be. Oh, God. You'll get an encouragement. So, yes, we might need to have a public health warning. We may not. Excuse the noise. Thanks. It's quite noisy, actually. It's all sane people. Please do not try this at home. You need to breathe it back.
I am doing. It's not doing anything, though. It's a bit squeaky. I don't think it's actually done anything. Well, we'll try it again.
Yes, and while you're doing that, we shall go through chat and we shall see which normal people are joining us this evening. So first one in, once again, was Mark Shellard saying hi, Nat, Lewis, and everyone in chat.
Hello, Mark. How you doing, buddy? Hey, how you doing?
Oh, God.
Hold on, let me get another.
Just bear in mind, this one do 50 balloons.
I'm only doing a little bit.
Kaylin's in again, saying hello again. Happy Friday.
I think I need to leave it a little bit longer. Hello, Kaylin.
Let me get the next one set up.
Mark saying hi to Kaylin. And we have got the matriarch of the Williams household. We have got the lovely Gemma saying hi, Nat and Lewis.
Hold on.
Think I need to leave it a little bit. Hello, Gemma. No, that's not really working, is it? Hey?
Oh, squeaky. It's boring with men's voices. Oh, here's one for you. We have got the one of the Williams ones in the house. We have got the very sensible Calvin saying hi everyone from North Wales. Oh, very nice.
Getting a bit hot.
Getting a bit hot, are you?
Yeah. Hello, Kelvin. It's not really working, is it? Hey?
I think you ought to have a go.
Oh my god. So Gemma's put hi to Calvin, Kaylin, Lewis from Helium, yes please. And we have got Kenny in from Hobbylink International saying, hey everyone. No, I'm sensible. No.
Take it.
Take it. No.
Take it.
Oh, for God's sake. I make no. You know what? I'm going to put a note on this.
Why?
Warning people. Hello. Right, no more.
Try saying it seriously.
Kayla's put LOL, that's great, that's third. Yeah, thank you. Right, no more. Kaylin has put, if he passes out, it's not my fault. And Mark has put, Lewis, your voice is unusually high. The underwear might be too tight.
Oh, yeah, it's always a bit tight round this time of the night. Hello, Kaylin. Kenny.
Right, no more.
No more. I've been told no more.
And Mark,
Not allowed anymore.
and Mark's sweating himself. Oh, God.
Which is hot.
Thank you. That is safely been put back in the box. Don't be showing the kids what I'm cooking in the morning. We're not having Connor and Paige high on heat. Oh, I could see your head. Saying that, but rather that than laughing gas. Wow.
Never had it.
Yeah, you tried to.
Yeah, and then someone bit me out.
So yes, we've got 7 people still with us. So a massive thank you. So what are you on with tonight then, Babs?
I suppose I ought to do the turpits, hadn't I? And crucify one of the kids.
Okay, so what I will do is with me. OBS. So I'm trying to play about because by the looks of it, StreamYard has had an update. Again, it's like OBS virtual camera. I'll just see what it comes up with.
What?
We've got for camera, it now it's got one that says OBS virtual camera.
Yeah, it's you can't use it. It's on OBS software.
Let's have a nosy.
Yeah. And StreamYard.
Hey ho. And Kayla's put, was that a Klingon thingy?
No, just a clinker.
Yes, so I'm going to be doing some more to the diamond art tonight. Need to get some more of this done. So,
Kelvin's in North Wales.
yeah. He's been romantic. He's taken Steph away for a birthday.
Need to be having words with you then, Kelvin. If you're going away, taking Steph away for her birthday, that's fine. But don't give Nat any ruddy ideas.
Would I?
Yeah, you would.
Well, at least one of you Williamsons is romantic.
I think I'm going to throw up.
Definitely you and Ashley, your eldest brother, aren't romantic.
I'm romantic.
When you're after something. And we have got the lovely Shane in saying hello, Nat, Lewis, and all in chat. Hope you're all keeping well.
Hello, Shane. How are you, mate?
Yes, we're doing good, thank you. I hope you're keeping well.
Me? I'm keeping well.
Shane.
Oh, Shane. Do you want me to do your comments for you?
If you wish. I think I've about caught up.
Oh, Kelvin's replied. Where are we? Mark saying, hi, Shane. Hi, Shane. Hi, Mark. Kelvin saying, no ideas, just an expectation. Yeah, she can have expectations all she likes, mate, but she's still aiming way above the bar.
There's no harm in dreaming.
You can dream all you like, more like nightmares to me, love.
So yeah, so what is everyone else working on tonight? I know.
Kelvin, you can refrain from answering that question.
Yes, please.
We have Ross from Scale Model Ninja. You see, I remembered.
Oh,
Just saying evening all. Evening, Ross. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Evening, Rob. If you've got the rain, if Calvin's got the rain we have, I don't think he'll be doing much.
It's stopped now, like 2 seconds, and that's gone. Shane saying, I'm getting there, thanks. Just can't get used to being alone after 36 years, but it will get easier in time. Yes, I can very well understand to a degree what you're going through, buddy. You know where we are if you need us, mate. Kenny is working on getting rid of this COVID, still testing positive.
Oh, bless
You know you know how to get rid of COVID, don't you? Now, here's it's like I need to be like a medical scientist or anything. Best way to get rid of COVID is to test negative.
No.
Yeah, you test negative and it's gone. Kaylin saying, I'm working on the 1937. That's when you was born, into Chevrolet convertible. After I get the primer on, I'll put the Victory back on the bench later this afternoon. Ooh. And Kenny is saying lots of alcoholic beverages. Yeah, you can do that one as well. I'm teetotal though.
At least you've got your cute fur babies to keep you occupied, Kenny.
Yeah, but I don't think he's allowed near them.
Oh no, he's nice.
No. You can look, but you can't touch.
You can watch from a distance. It's still cute enough to cheer him.
That's a different YouTube channel now. You can watch from a distance. Shane saying, hi Mark, thinking of you at present, mate. Yeah,
absolutely.
I second that one. And Kenny is laughing his rear end off. It's true though, the best way to get rid of COVID is to test negative.
So you are not with me the next Jonathan Van Tammer Bostonite.
Who?
What do you mean, who?
Oh, is he relation to that Jean-Claude Van Damme?
No, he's one of the scientists or professors from Boston that was doing all the helping the Prime Minister with all the Downing Street lockdowns and...
Oh, was he the party organizer?
No, he wasn't the party organizer.
Kenny has been banished to the garage. He's literally being forced to work on his models. Do you know, I'd love to do that. I'd love to be in that position.
I imagine that might be a dream come true if you don't feel like such rubbish.
He gave a smiley face as well. Well, he gave a winking smiley face. Should have got the photo etch out, really, shouldn't
it? Could have done.
Could have, should have, would have. I think you put my bits somewhere. You done with my bits?
I have no idea.
Got a question for everyone in chat.
Oh gosh.
It's a really good question.
Go on
then. Amy loves cats. You're not allowed to answer this one now.
Well, I might tell everyone that it's one of your riddles. That
It's a
we
riddle.
haven't
It's a question. I've just done that.
Go on then.
Yeah. Amy loves cats. She has some cats of her own. All but 2 of her cats are black. All but 2 of her cats are white. And all but 2 of her cats are brown. How many cats does Amy have? While you pop your answers in chat, I will read a bit more. We've got Eric from Twisted Rail Hobbies saying, Merry Christmas, Nat and Lewis. Hello, yo, all in chat.
Evening, Eric.
Yo. You just made me say, yo.
I think Eric's trying to get down with the kids.
Down with kids. In it. And Mark's saying, same to you, Shane. Takes time. Yeah, it certainly does. And it takes time. And whenever you're ready to talk or anything, you need to be able to talk to someone. Isn't that right, Nat?
Mm-hmm.
And Gemma is saying, hi, Shane, Ross, and Eric. And we won't do any Alexa things tonight because Gemma doesn't like it. I did watch. What did I watch earlier?
You watched lots of rubbish earlier.
No, it was yesterday. There was I was watching something. It might have been one of these Facebook Shorts things that I've got myself into. And there was a girl on it called Alexa. And they asked this girl a question. It set off our ruddy Alexa in the living room. Kaylin says, you'll have to repeat that, Lewis. I need to write it down. Yep. So Amy has lots of cats. All but 2 of her cats are white. All but 2 of her cats are black. And all but 2 of her cats are brown. How many cats does Amy have? Mark saying a lot. Amy has a lot of cats. And Shane is saying hi to Gemma. Oh, and Gemma is saying, is it 6 cats, Lewis? Could be. Could be. Not giving anything away. Eric is saying, round 2, AMT just announced new tooled 2021 Dodge Charger in 125th. Might have to get back into kit building. Yeah, kit building's better than that. You call it railroad, don't you? Call it railroad. It's not, it's trains. And in the words of Just Making Conversation, you need to wear an anorak. How you doing? You ditty dotty dotty dit.
All right. So they're going to jinx it.
You gone wrong. So,
A bit wonky.
all of Amy's cats are white. All of Amy's cats are, all but 2 cats are white. All but 2 cats are black. And all but 2 cats are brown. We have another guess. Kenny is saying 3 cats. Could be. Could be. And Mark is saying, ask Alexa because I didn't take it in, Lewis. Oh, hang on, Lewis, you cheeky sod. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that I have to keep it turned on in case I overbalance, and occasionally there's a bit much. A little is fine. No. There's no offense taken, and I'm not doing it. I'm not saying no to it because you don't like it or anything. You've got Alexa for a reason. And to be perfectly honest, it's quite an important reason, Gemma. So, you know what? I would rather not. I don't know when to stop. That's the thing. So I'd rather not start in the first place. So I'm being nice. in my own weird way. Kaylin is saying it's either 6 or a lot. I go for a lot because it says she has a lot of cats in the beginning. How many's a lot, though? I mean, if we had 1 cat, I would say that's a lot of cats.
Junk.
All right. She's got a junk email again. It's her other boyfriend.
Wish.
Wish what? Wish you had another boyfriend?
No.
I wish you had 1 boyfriend. Gemma's saying we can always get Nat to slap you when it's too much. Now, I was being nice. I was being nice, and then you just go and say, get Nat to slap me. Yeah, I think I'm picked on this show.
Oh.
I think I'm hard done by. I'll be back in a second, lads.
Trying to kill them too much. Gemma's put, thank you, Mel Lewis. I appreciate your kindness. Yes, he's dealing with 2 elephants upstairs. Did you hear that last one from Gemma?
What's that?
But thank you, Mel Lewis. I appreciate your kindness.
It's all right. I don't like to interfere with things that are there, especially if it's for a safety purpose. I am a nice person, really.
You have your moments.
Plenty of moments. I had one on the 6th of June 2015. You remember what the 6th of June is, don't you? Yeah?
I do.
Good. Just double checking.
Calvin's picked up on the door. So, next one's Kenny, isn't it?
Kenny has said, I have 6 cats and 3 dogs. Is that a lot?
Wow.
You've not got enough dogs. You've got plenty of cats. Kelvin is saying you need some WD-40 on that door. No, that wasn't the door. That was just Nat moving. It's old age.
We keep coming on about it, don't we? But then actually, especially when Connor and Paige are sneaking about, generally you hear the door before you hear them.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, someone's downstairs. So it does have issues.
Eric is saying Amy has 0 cats. Animal Controls has come by, taken the cat, and she was sent to the loony bin. What, the cats or Amy? Yeah, I need to be careful because Kelvin has lots of cats. Doesn't he?
3?
Does he have 3?
3 or I don't know if it's 3 or 4 now.
No point asking you. You
Well,
thought
no,
our
you-
wedding anniversary was
No,
on
you
the
say
5th of
that
June.
Calvin hasn't. Well, technically, Calvin and Steph have got a lot of cats, but they're Steph's cats. They're Steph's little babies.
Anyway, who's ready for the answer? We ready?
Mm-hmm.
So Amy has 3 cats. So all but 2 of them, let me get my hand here. All but 2 of them are black. All but 2 of them are white. And all but 2 of them are brown. So she has 1 black, the other 2 are a different colour. She has 1 white, the other 2 are a different colour. Where's my hand? There. And if she has 1 brown, the other 2 are a different colour. So she has 3 cats.
And so does Calvin.
Yeah, and Kelvin's got 3 cats as well.
And I have to admit, I was rather proud of myself because you asked me that, and without a second thought, I answered correctly.
You did. And Mark is saying hi to Eric. And Kaylin is saying, that makes sense then. Yeah, it does. I've got another thing as well. Who wants to do another one?
Why not? We're on a roll.
Yeah, I'm going to need to use your pen, your area for this one. I'm going to crucify them.
Well, can we not be split seeing as the
Yeah.
on here? I think this one's actually needed some preparation.
Yep. So, can I borrow your little
Well, how
area?
about? It's going to be easy because you've got to bear with us. We're on.
Well, no, because I need it for you. You need to be able to do it. While she's just moving things about. Steve from Totally Scale Models is saying evening. Evening, Steve. Hope you're doing well, mate. And Kenny has put, what did I win? LOL. You have won something really brilliant. It's beyond belief. It is a week's worth of Nat's cooking. No, I'm kidding. I won't put anyone through that. Okay, so there we go. We have an arrow. And there we go.
What? Pull it up.
We're going up.
I ain't got me that far, but right,
There we go. So make the arrows the same in one move. Should we have a timer for this?
I think we're going to need one.
Alexa, set a 1 minute timer.
No. I was thinking more like 30.
No.
The arrows the same. Can it have to be done in one move?
Yes.
Chat.
No. No. This one's on you.
Oh, great. It's going to be something so stupidly simple. Does that count?
Done it?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
So we have Steve saying git. May I git? What have we done?
Alexa.
Oh. Hello, Alexa. Alexa, stop. Wow, Lewis just got the death look
Alexa.
from across the pond from Cass for that comment. What comment? Alexa, stop.
She's not. Hold on.
And Kenny is laughing. Oh yeah, I won't put anyone through Nat's cooking, mate. I'm not that mean. And Kaylin is saying she won. And Kenny is saying flip the top paper the other way. And Steve shouting, stop. Why? Alexa, set a 1 minute timer. Alexa, stop.
I'm trying to listen then.
Why?
I'm trying to stop her.
All right. And Gemma is saying hi to Steve. Oh, I can't do the Alexa one, can I? But well done, you did it.
Woohoo! 2 in a row.
2 in a row.
Go me. Go
You
me.
nearly ran out though. Oh, and Eric is just saying across the room from Cass it was supposed to be. What have I just done? Something's just happened.
No idea. Are you playing with them buttons again?
No, something's just popped up at the bottom here and then it went.
Because you're probably hovering, it's probably tapped open. Yeah. There's 2 internet things open, so you probably. They are.
Steve is saying hello to Gemma. And Gemma is saying, I've given in and moved my iPad much further away from her. I am sorry, Gemma. I am sorry.
And because it's you, Gemma, we know he actually means it.
Yes, I do. Whereas Steve's Alexa, that's a different matter.
Yeah, but you can't set off Steve's without.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not very good,
We'll
is it?
ponder that one.
Yeah. Can you switch our Alexa off?
What?
Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes on repeat until I say to stop. Alexa, stop. I'm going to get the helium out again.
No, you're not getting the helium out again. So what are you doing on the bench tonight?
I was going to do some photo etch, but I need to go shout at the kids again. We need to move Alexa upstairs so we can shout at the kids.
No, we just need to stop being tight and actually look at getting the ball. I did mention you. I mentioned about getting the second one. You said, "Well, why do we want that? That's just laziness."
Why do we want 2 Alexas though?
One for upstairs, one for down.
Why?
Upstairs and downstairs.
No, just have one upstairs. Trouble is, when we're upstairs and the kids are downstairs. No, we're doing other things when it's in that scenario, aren't we? Yeah.
We'll have to see in 17 months when we end up going back to BT if they're doing an offer again.
Kelvin is saying just change the wake word for Alexa. How do I do that? Message me privately, Kelvin. Tell me how I can change that.
Oh yeah, I forgot Calvin's the expert when it comes to Alexa.
Yeah.
Ah. Pingage. Don't want pingage.
Trying to find out how to do that now. So Eric is saying, ask Siri, that'll get things interesting. On the other hand, I value my life. Forget I mentioned that. Do you know what? I watched something.
Oh gosh.
Yes, I watched that same. I watched that same video.
Why am I getting worried?
And Mark is saying spillage. What did I watch? What was I saying?
Oh,
I watched someone who phoned up Domino's Pizza and Papa John's and put them so they could talk to each other on 2 separate phones. Oh, it's hilarious. They started arguing with each other. Well, you phone me. No, you phone me. No. Papa John's is this. Domino's is that.
yeah, it sounds it.
Oh, it's hilarious. They just ended up arguing with each other and then hung up.
Okay. You very much have too much time on your hands when you're away.
When I FaceTime with Katie, she loves setting her off with jokes, etc. Oh, yeah. Alexa, tell us a joke. Why do ghosts love elevators? It lifts their spirits.
It's just bad, like bad cracker jokes.
Oh, the hell, you need to get a sense of humour. Just like today in town, you never had a sense of humour in town.
No, because you're walking around singing ruddy Christmas carols.
So, I've been singing worse of things. I could have sung my alternate Christmas carols.
No.
Exactly. Ah, you nip and get my bits.
Nope.
I'm sort of trapped.
No.
Please.
We have to do something else then. How are you trapped?
Got a box here,
Mm-hmm.
a box there, and the table's stuck out and the washing machine's in the way.
And move the boxes because you're going to have to move them to get out eventually, aren't you? So you might as well do it now.
No, because you push the table back then. See what I have to put up with, people. You know, I ask for a little bit of help. Just a little bit of help. I did make a purchase today, though. Didn't I?
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you want to show them or do you want me to tell them?
Tell them.
Put some play sand.
Oh, yes, you did. Bear in mind, how big a bag did you buy?
Not as big a bag as the other bag of sand I bought. It's what?
Sorry, guys, excuse me.
10 kilograms.
10 kilograms. And you've got how much of the builder's sand left?
I don't actually know how big a bag that was. It might have been a 20 kilogram bag. All of it.
Yeah, he reckoned he's going to get dioramas.
Where's my bits?
I have no idea which bits.
My turrets and...
Look in the tray on top of the shoe cupboard.
There's a shoe.
Well, that's a question that you three seem to struggle with every day. So yes, with this tray we're going to have enough sand to do our own beach. Where's that? Number 12. Pop to number 12, please.
That fish is getting massive.
I don't think he's looking that much bigger.
Oh, he is.
Probably because he's been a greedy guzzler.
Oh, Kelvin saying we're signing off. Night. Good night, Kelvin.
Night, Calvin.
Sleep well. Just remember, I touch your face while you're sleeping. Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white.
Excuse me.
All right, for 30 seconds. Kaylin, the 1350 Vulture just landed. Time to sniff the new plastic and admire the photo. Make sure you take pictures and videos. Kenny is saying, my iHeartRadio app is set to Christmas classics.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Christmas. And he's saying nice to Kaylin for the is it a vulture? Is that how you pronounce it? How many grains of sand in that bag of sand? I've got a question for you. Now, it's something I've been arguing quite a lot. Well, not arguing, but discussing quite a lot with people. Is water wet?
You had to ask this one question, didn't you?
Yeah. So the question is water wet? You put your hand in water, your hand is wet. But is water wet? Because I would err on the side of, no, it's not wet. Your hand is wet, but the water isn't wet.
But if you didn't put your hand in the water, your hand wouldn't be wet. So obviously the water must be wet to get your hand wet.
But your hand is wet.
Yeah, but if you did put your hand in the water, your hand wouldn't be wet. It's like if you put your hand in a bowl of custard and your hand comes out yellow, well, had you not put
That depends on whether the custard is warm or cold, hot or cold. And to be perfectly honest, if you put your hand in a bowl of hot custard, you don't really want to be doing that.
But that's regardless of hot and cold, custard is yellow. So you put your hand in a bowl of custard, it's going to come out yellow.
Yeah, because the custard is yellow.
Exactly. So water is wet.
Yeah, but the custard is yellow.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Your hand isn't yellow, is it?
No.
Because you wash your hand and your hand doesn't stay yellow. Yeah?
Yeah.
So the custard's yellow, not your hand.
Yes, but that's exactly.
But my question is, your hand is wet, but is water wet?
Yes, because if you didn't put your hand in that water, you'll.
So if you have two buckets of water, you pour one bucket of water into the other, does that make that first bucket of water wet?
It makes the first bucket wet, yes.
So you pour one bucket of water into another bucket of water. That bucket of water you just poured it into, is that water in that bucket now wet?
Water is already wet. You are not going to change my mind on this argument.
Mark is saying if you pee on your slippers, they're wet. So I'd say yes. That's it. We do the test. I'll get your slippers and pee on them.
You didn't bother because I got my brand new slippers last night. You know, why am I not surprised that Mark, bless him, has come out with that?
I don't know. I would argue it. I'd discuss the topic that water is not wet. Your hand is wet, yes. But water is not wet.
Yes, my darling.
You can't make water wet, can you?
Well, no, because water is already wet. Apologies, Gemma, this has to be done. Last one, I promise. Alexa, is water wet?
Things become wet when you come into contact with a liquid. As a liquid itself, technically speaking, water is neither wet nor dry.
Thank you. Thank you.
But she didn't say, she said water is neither wet nor dry.
Yeah, so water is not wet. I'm not saying is it dry. I'm just saying, is water wet? And I don't think it is.
I still think it is. Because
Alexa, is water wet?
you just asked it.
Things become wet when you come into contact with a liquid. As a liquid itself, technically speaking, water is neither wet nor dry.
Neither
The
wet
things
nor
that
dry.
come into contact with water become
Wet. But water itself is neither wet nor dry.
Sorry, I'm going to disagree with Lex on this one.
Steve is saying, but if you dried your hand after making it wet, is it dry? Yeah, because water will make your hand wet. Yeah, so you dry your hand becomes dry. Yeah, but my question is water wet? Water itself, is that wet?
So I'm going to disagree with Lex on this one.
If you spill water on your carpet, it ends up wet. So I'd say, yes, it is. Yes, your carpet is wet. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not disagreeing that if you spill water or you put your hand, anything in water, or anything like that, I'm not disagreeing that object or that thing becomes wet. Yeah.
Mhm.
If you spilled water on water, does that water become wet? That's what I'm asking. So is water itself wet, regardless of whether water makes anything it comes into contact wet? Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not disagreeing that you put your hand in a bucket of water and it's wet, your hand becomes wet. I'm not disagreeing with that at all.
So, but I'm still going to stick with the argument. It must be wet because if you put your hand in water, it becomes wet. So water must be wet to wet your hands.
But your hand becomes wet. Yeah? That's the thing. Your hand becomes wet. You put water in water. Does that water that you put into water become wet? So you have a kettle that's half full of water.
Yes.
You pour another cup of water in that kettle. That first half of water, does that become wet?
Well, no, because it's already wet.
Is it though? What is a liquid? Alexa, what is a liquid?
According to Wikipedia, a liquid is a nearly incompressible fluid that conforms to the shape of its container but retains a constant volume independent of pressure. As such, it is one of the four fundamental states of matter, and is the only state with a definite volume but no fixed shape. A liquid is made up of tiny vibrating particles of matter, such as atoms, held together by intermolecular bonds.
My brain hurt it before, now it hurts even more.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is I am not disagreeing in the slightest that water or a liquid will make things wet. Okay? Not disagreeing with that at all. I completely understand the scientific and everything. Here we go. Alexa, is water wet?
Things become wet when they come into contact with a liquid. As a liquid itself, technically speaking, water is neither wet nor dry.
There we go. So we are talking about water itself, not anything it comes into contact with, but water on its own. And Alexa has said water is neither wet nor dry. Yeah, I'm not talking about anything that comes into contact with water, because the water will make that thing or object wet. What I'm talking about is water on its own. Water is wet, which in turn makes anything that comes into contact with it wet.
Thank you, Caleb.
But water itself is not wet. Water cannot wet itself. Wet is a descriptive word, isn't it?
Yes.
So with it being a descriptive word,
Oh.
water will make something else wet, but can water make itself wet? Steve's now shouting at me. Now ask Alexa, define water. Alexa, define water.
As a noun, water is usually defined as a transparent, odorless, tasteless liquid, a compound of hydrogen and oxygen, H2O, freezing at 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius and boiling at 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius. That in a more or less impure state constitutes rain, oceans, lakes, rivers, etc. It contains 11.188% hydrogen and 88.812% oxygen by weight. As a verb, water is usually defined as to sprinkle, moisten, or drench with water. As an adjective, water is usually defined as or relating to water in any way. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for water.
Okay, so that's giving the definition of water.
To moisten, however you want to say it.
Yeah, to moisten something.
So it's got to be wet for it to moisten something.
No, because wet is a descriptive word. Yeah? Wet is what you would use to describe something. Yeah? So Kaylin is saying Alexa is wrong because Nat and I say so.
Thank you, Caitlin.
So Mark is saying, so is ice water or ice?
Oh, gosh.
Ice is ice, which is made up from frozen water. That to me is saying, is a cake, or is it cooked eggs, flour, lard, whatever else you put in cake? I quite like this discussion. I'm winning.
According to justfacts.com, ice is water frozen into a solid state, according to Alexa. Let's find a new way without actually taking off jammers.
So we've determined that I'm right.
You're not.
But I am. Oh God, here we go.
Oh.
Steve, is a Jaffa cake a biscuit or a cake?
And we're going to get them on now, aren't we? Oh, I've got to ask, it's going to bug me now.
So, John Mayfield. Good evening, John. How you doing, mate? Liquid water is not itself wet, but can make other solid materials wet. That is what I am saying. Water in itself is not wet, but it has the ability to make other things and objects wet. Wetness is the ability of a liquid to adhere to a surface of a solid. So when we say that something is wet, we mean that the liquid is sticking to the surface of a material. You see, John is agreeing with me. Yeah?
Evening, John.
Mark is saying glass isn't clear, it's green. And glass is also a liquid.
Oh, my brain hurts. And to answer Steve's question, which, again, I don't know if I agree, Jaffa cake apparently is a biscuit.
And John is saying, I'm well, thank you. Yeah. Did you know that glass is actually a liquid? Here we go.
I did.
John saying, hi, Natalie.
Evening, John. I know to do all the amazing things for doing it, it's liquid form, but then when it sets, it's hard.
Nope. You look at all these old buildings, yeah? You noticed how you get wavy lines in the glass? I mean, really old buildings. And you look at, if you could measure the thickness from the top of the pane of glass to the bottom, the top will be thinner than what it is at the bottom. And that's because the glass is falling. Very, very slow. And John is saying, evening, Natalie. And Mark's saying, concrete is never completely hard. I didn't know that one.
Well, that explains why Lincolnshire roads are so shit.
Yeah, except they don't use concrete, they use tarmac. And it's not even tarmac, it's asphalt.
So, does anybody else have any other questions
That
they
was
want
quite enjoyable,
that
to
they
be
want to
honest.
throw to the room to potentially start any more arguments?
It wasn't an argument.
any married couples arguments?
John is saying that you've missed a bit. And Steve is saying, story of my life, Mark.
You know what? I always do this to myself. I think to myself, you know what? I haven't seen John in a while, either on the live stream or in person. And then actually he pops up and
It
it's
was on
like...
the last Models for Heroes live stream.
Yeah, but I was busy, so I didn't really see a lot of it.
It's your fault.
And it's like, I just get to the point where actually, you know what?
You miss him.
I miss him.
And then he pops back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. She misses you, Mark. John. She misses you as well, Mark. And everyone else in chat. She misses me sometimes.
I have to write that down so I don't actually take note of it.
You take a note of anything, I'll be your first love. Did I say that out loud?
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Still up, isn't he?
Yep. He probably will be for a good few hours yet.
Has a husband ever won an argument with their wife? Yeah.
Have they lived to tell the tale, though?
Nope.
That is the answer to that one.
What is frost? Water or ice?
I'd say, I don't know. I'd say ice, but after all this, let's have a look. Is frost ice or water?
Steve is saying he needs to sell his Hoover. Well, what you done with your Hoover? And we've got Scott from the Junk Works in saying, good evening. And then says, oops, caps lock. I think it just means good evening.
Yeah. Alexa has just put.
We can see it.
That's the point, I know.
Right.
That's that.
Steve is saying he's just collecting dust.
But according to Wikipedia, frost is a thin layer of ice on a solid surface which forms from water vapor in an above freezing atmosphere coming in contact with a solid surface whose temperature is below freezing and resulting in a phase change from water vapor to ice as the water vapor reaches the freezing point.
And John is saying frost is still H2O but in a different state.
I'll just keep that one on answer.
Kenny is saying moist, a word that is not liked in my house. Why? Gemma is saying hi to Scott, and Kenny is saying hi to Scott. And if it's coming up to anyone's birthday, your good lady's birthday, there is a nice company called Ortex Jewelers that are outstanding. Highly recommend them. And Scott will. There's a good chance that Scott will also make your jewelry. There you go, a bit of pimpage for you, Scott.
I just don't pimp it close to Christmas.
Oh, well, prime time. Mark is saying, I just made Nat look up frost.
How to scare a Welshman. call him Fireman Sam.
Is that true?
I don't know, but the amount of times I hear about Welsh people getting their selves in a twist because they're being told they sound like Fireman Sam or Norman.
There we go. Scott is saying, yes, your lovely wife would like some, Lewis. She can like all she likes, Scott. She might be a lovely wife, but she ain't that lovely. Now, if you'd have said my girlfriend. Ow! What was that for?
There's only so much baiting you can do before you get put back in your place. That water comment is bug. It's going to annoy me now.
Why? I thought it was a good discussion.
Oh, it's a good discussion, but I still don't agree with the internet. Sorry.
Someone's getting a bit what? Someone's getting a bit what? Oh, it's a photo which I can spell. Mark is saying that gullible isn't in the dictionary. She'll search it in a minute. John is saying, Lewis, what about your boyfriend? Oh, he's fine. He doesn't really care, mate, to be honest.
Oh.
Spillage.
I need to go. Get in.
That's what she said. Steve is saying, I don't need Google or Alexa. I just ask my wife. She's always right.
Good answer, Steve.
You see, I would have agreed with you till it comes to the day where my wife decided to say, our wedding anniversary is on the 5th of June.
I had a moment.
Yeah, plenty of moments, love. Just drop that bit.
Don't be doing that.
It is photo etch. Yes, if any of you are not aware, I managed to find my instructions. Right.
Who managed to find them?
I managed to find them. Managed to find the instruction sheet for the turpits. So I'm back on it now. I've got encouragement again. And I got that lovely piece of news on day 2 of my CPC.
Yes, you've been in the classroom the past 2 days, haven't you?
Yes.
With some of your lovely co-workers.
Yeah. Won't go that far.
You didn't kill any of them, which is always a bonus. No.
Yeah, crack my finger, say it backwards now.
Nope. You tried to get me that one.
Yeah, I did that the other week. It wasn't last week, because if you didn't notice, I wasn't here last week.
I did say the other week.
Yeah. Yeah, 7 hours of CPC both days.
I'll see, Bev. Be going for now. So if you're ready, we'll switch out to the group.
Yeah. What do I need to do to be ready? Is it all set up, ready to go?
Nope.
Do you mean you
Just
know?
well, it is in there. And just give it a quick refresh because I'm sure Scott has been treating us.
And if he hasn't, he'll be frantically. Ooh.
Keep going.
Ooh.
The last week was the 13th.
Don't I just go down to your video? We started from there. See that one, didn't we?
Go up. Keep going. Keep going.
Do you know when that's showing up?
Kind of make sure it was
Oh, it's
after
10th of May. 14th.
it. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. You're doing my pre-show in the morning, Lewis. I very much might be. Well, I think I need to, don't I? I need to be up at 5 in the morning to get these things done for the page. So yeah, I will go live at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning if anyone is around or about.
That's if Lewis is around and about.
John is saying, sorry, she started it. John saying good night all, got to go. Good night, John. Thank you very much for popping in, buddy.
Night, John. Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure.
Never a chore.
Good at that.
I will not do that because I need to go. Can I share screen here and then, or will it pop up?
Yeah, sure.
Do I need to play the video?
Yeah.
So do I need to do that first before I share?
Yes.
Okay. Kenny is saying Kelly is home for supper. Have a great night, everyone. Okay, thank you very much, Kenny.
Thank you,
Thank
Kenny.
you for popping in. And Mark is saying night to John. Sweet dreams, John. So I will find out where this thing is.
Just have to present.
So back in a second.
And big screen.
That one?
Next week. Yep.
There we go. Let's have a quick look at the comments before we go any further. Shane is saying night to John and night to Kenny. So we'll head on over. So first up this week, we have the latest Opal delivery part 1. Do you want to do this? Or?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah, I'll do it. Soon as you're doing it.
Sorry. Well, I don't mind. I just don't want to take over your show.
Oh.
I mean, it's your show.
That's been a mouse.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Well, no, because we know it's not anything like a real mouse because she will be running and
Excuse me.
like a girl.
No, excuse me. Mouse, mice.
Sorry, that's
I
only
don't mind.
butterflies, isn't it?
I'll keep an eye on chat for you.
So yes, so as Lewis said, it's Frankie, his latest Opal, part 1. As always, just
Kaylin is saying night to John and Kenny.
as always, just phenomenal build from Frankie.
Where's that gone?
Gorgeous as always, Frankie.
I'm going to give him a go. One day.
And the Opal delivery part 2 from Frankie. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm.
Who's that by?
I'll tell you in just a
I
moment.
think I've seen that one.
Opal.
No, you Wally, the kit.
Oh, I say, because what I said at the beginning that it was, Opal delivery.
Yeah, you said it was Opal, but who's the kit manufacturer?
Frankie, Opal part 3. Opal Astra.
Vauxhall.
Opal.
Vauxhall. Opal's the European name for Vauxhall.
Ah, thank you.
Do you not recognise the Astra
Well,
part?
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to know the connection. Very, very nice as always, Frankie.
Oh, yeah.
And Dano Builds. This is his link for his build for USS Enterprise 1701D.
1701D.
Oh, it's that he said I don't know.
You know, you've seen Star Trek.
So yeah, carrying on with stage 29 and 30. Kenny, unboxing cosmic scale models, Blade Runner figures in 1/24.
They look nice.
They look small.
They look nice.
Nice but small.
Give over yawning.
You started that time.
I didn't.
Eric, which is Rascals Eric, sharing a link for his 48 Ford issue 6 or video 6. So close to rusting it. He's getting a bit rusty. First thing that popped into my head. And we have got the marvellous Junk Works himself.
Ooh.
The AFV Club 1/35th scale OREV Jeep with tow missile launcher. YouTube video build on the way. Look at that. Wow. Amazing as always, Scott. Amazing, amazing work. And Lewis just sat here just shaking his head. Anyway, just amazing work, Scott.
No, you can skip that one.
No. Yeah, so anyone that's not aware, last weekend we got some shapeshifter paints.
They're not shapeshifters.
Sorry, colour shifter paints, sorry.
Scott's just saying thanks now.
Mainly for the main idea to get them was for my fantasy figures. But Lewis wanted to have a go, so he had an RAF Nat lying about. So we decided to give it a go.
There's that door.
Yes, I'm loving the colours. It is, anyone interested, it is the House colour shifters.
Kaylin is saying, uploading a few photos of the finished Land Rover now. I'll try and get them up before you're finished.
Fantastic. And we had a new member. I'm really not going to
Go on.
insult anybody. So yes, so this lady has joined, and a big, big, massive welcome if you are watching. Rascals Eric sharing a link. The Panzer 4.
No, I can't see it. Oh yeah, Panzer 4 part number 5.
The figure's almost done. That's looking small. HLI's.
Ah,
You look at the map. That's not a massive tank. I say that's like Predator size.
then them squares are in inches though.
Oh yeah, it is American, isn't it? Kenny, he's been working on the Academy 1/48 scale Hughes 500D build part 1 by Academy Models. And this is from today. So this is Connor. He was finishing off his Ford F-150 Raptor truck that he was kindly sent by Malcolm. Yes, feel free to have a nosy and like and subscribe.
Yeah, please like and subscribe. Do you know he gets so excited? He's got 32 subs now. He got really excited. Didn't have the heart to tell him that it's gone down one.
Was it? Oh, he was
Yeah,
on to.
he was on 33.
And Steve has shared a link. He is going live tomorrow morning. He will be continuing his Revell 1500 USS Enterprise, the JJ Prize. Finishing the masking on the nacelle, and then I'll carry on with the saucer section. And Scott Junkworks has shared a link. Full painting and weathering of the 1/35th scale AFV Club Orev Jeep. And Jay, this is the Eddie Stowbar engine up to issue 33. Looking nice.
Look what you could have done.
Yep. He's got a lot more patience than I have, but that doesn't say much when it comes to models. Right, so shall we see if Caelan beat us?
Can do. It shouldn't need refreshing. It should be automatically up though.
No. Now he has got a few minutes. We have had something in our featured section. Have a look. Caelan has put up his YouTube channel, and he has also put in a link for his Facebook group for his Fire Department of New York Ladder 9 donation build.
So he's just done it now.
And this is not done. And
Who's muted?
and we should just have a quick recap because you have got one more week in a couple of days to get your pictures in if you want to be included in a bit of chance for the banner. So we've got Mark with his skyline, Steve with his Bandai, Nikki with her portrait, Kenny with his pirate battleship, and Julian with his Hanomag aircraft towing tractor. So yes, if you're wanting your pictures to be submitting for a chance to be included in the banner, then please do so. If not, then please get your votes in.
How do you vote?
You can vote literally all you have to do is you'll see next to underneath pictures you've got the reaction. So literally it could be any face. Obviously no one likes seeing an angry face, but whoever has the most reactions.
If you put an angry face, it'll still be included as a vote
Absolutely.
for them. So
yeah, that's all you have to do. I will ask though, obviously the banner in essence is your decision. I don't generally have anything to do with the banner. Literally any pictures that come in, everyone gets a love from me to keep it there, and everyone's work is always amazing. But it just very much seems to be we have the same people voting. So if anyone else is watching from Nexus Crafters group, I will be putting a post up. Just sort of, come on guys, let's get involved and let's do some voting. Why not?
and if you're not part of Dexterous Crafters group, well, how can you do that?
In the description, there is a link to the group. There is literally one simple question. Do you agree to your work being shown live on YouTube? The only question you have to answer. Answer that. Obviously, if you say yes, then I'll literally admit you to the group. It is as easy as that. Let's give this one last refresh for Caleb.
Saying it definitely doesn't look all that great, but I will do better next time. And it looks better from 3 feet away.
So it's not showing it as opposed to let's view post. There we go. Caleb, more to come later. The front fender is supposed to look damaged.
Front fender. Oh, is that the wing?
Mm.
It is nice.
Oh yeah. Very, very nice, Caleb. In the words of Lewis, beautiful.
Beautiful.
So yes, so that is the group covered. So a massive, massive thank you to all.
You'll be finishing now, aren't you?
Yep. So yes, so as Lewis has given the spoiler away, we are going to start wrapping up because we have got a very, very busy day tomorrow. It's a scary thought, the fact that page 36 tomorrow. It's like, where on earth has the time gone? It's just ridiculous. So yes, so you won't see us tomorrow, unfortunately. We was probably going to miss the crash anyway due to Paige's birthday, but unfortunately,
I'm on in the morning now.
James, everyone's busy with the crash, so they are
It's been cancelled.
leaving it till next week. But yes, as Lewis has just pointed out, hopefully you'll see him in the morning. So yes, that will be early doors for anyone that is very much an early bird. I will be tucked up in bed,
I hope you will be.
nice and snug.
I like it when it's nice and quiet.
And Kaylin has put, thank you for another great stream. Have a great weekend and have fun tomorrow. Oh, we will do. Thank you very much, Kaylin. And Gemma, thanks for a great stream, Nat and Lewis.
You're very
more than
much
welcome,
welcome.
Gemma. Thank you very much for joining us.
And we've all learned something today. Water is not wet.
And on that bombshell, guys,
Hold on.
we're going to
Touch
look.
your face while you are sleeping.
We will love you and leave you. Lewis will see you in the morning. And I'll see you next week. Night, guys.
Bye.